Alright, hello and greetings, people of the internet. I don't understand how people who actually monetize their channels and like make regular videos like weekly or bi-weekly or whatever, who have taglines like that, how do they not just want to eat their faces whenever they open a video? Because I don't have very many videos. My account is not monetized. I don't make videos very regularly, and yet I've sort of started to hate my opener. Then again, I get bored easily. So I am making a video, partially, it doesn't matter. I thought that today we would talk about dealing with chronic pain, specifically chronic back pain. If I'm an elder millennial, I'm 34, and if you too are in your 30s, you'll probably know that back pain is kind of part of your life now. If not now, probably soon. At least it is if you've spent the first 3 decades of your life just fucking like not being good to your back. Long story short, if you, like me, have recently have back pain, have chronic back pain, and no health insurance, or it's just can't really pursue a diagnosis, or if you just have back pain and it's just like you've seen a doctor and the doctor's like, yeah, sorry, you have back pain now. I am going to break down my chronic pain toolkit, my back pain toolkit, because I have another one for my guts, and that's different. Well, maybe we'll do that another day. So I thought, so what I'm going to do is sort of just go through the stuff that I use to mitigate my back pain. I will include links to these. I'm not being paid by anybody. Come on, I don't have enough of a platform for anybody to be paying me to do this. But I will include links to the products that I mention, and let us begin. Alright, so we're going to start with the topical analgesics, that, i.e. the stuff that you put on your muscles to numb or otherwise to sort of mitigate whatever pain you might be in. This doesn't do anything to make anything better. It's not going to get rid of the source of your problem, but it will help with the pain. So Tiger Balm, you may have heard of. Tiger Balm is a big thing for me. I've been using it for years and years and years and years. But what you might not know is that there's a difference between the red Tiger Balm and the white Tiger Balm, and apparently where you order from. So, for instance, this is the white Tiger Balm. They call it Ultra Strength, and I got this was $10 for 1.7 ounces, and it contains the active ingredients. The analgesic ingredients are camphor and menthol, each 11% each. So that's fine. And god damn it. Right, everybody wanted my attention all at once, all of a sudden. So I'm not sure if like the red Tiger Balm that you can get side by side with the white Tiger Balm at like CVS or whatever is the same like percentage of menthol and camphor, but I found I was reading reviews of Tiger Balm, and somebody mentioned that if you order your Tiger Balm from Thailand, I believe from Thailand, that it's a different formula. And it is, and it's better. So this is the sort of size jar that you're normally going to get. I got 3 for $15, so these are about $5 each. And it contains camphor and menthol also, but it's 25% camphor, which is significantly more if you're familiar with numbers. And then 10% menthol, and there's more. It's also got 7% cajeput oil, 6% demethylized mint oil, 5% clove oil, and 5% cassia oil. Clove oil, at least I know of, and that's another, can be used as a topical analgesic. So that's a lot more. So what Tiger Balm sort of does is the menthol will cool your add a cooling sensation, and the camphor will add a warming sensation, and that will help. So there's significantly more warming, and in general, I find it a lot more effective. These, however, these jars are only 30 grams as opposed to the 1.7 grams in the ultra strength white Tiger Balm. Now, the cons of Tiger Balm are just sort of the same cons of any muscle rub. It can be greasy. If you don't like the smell, that sucks. I love it. But you can also get, I don't have them with me because they are very expensive. There are Tiger Balm patches. The same way you can get capsaicin patches, or fucking menthol patches, or lidocaine patches at any pharmacy. I have tried a couple different kinds. They all pale in comparison to Tiger Balm, specifically because the Tiger Balm patches are very flexible. They last about 8 hours. They're really comfortable. They're really flexible, and I highly recommend them. However, unfortunately, also they have a slightly different composition as well. Let's see, where are we at? The Tiger Balm pain relieving patches, it's got camphor, menthol, capsicum, which is, as I said, capsaicin, eucalyptus oil, and menthol oil. So that's cool, and you don't have to keep reapplying it, which is nice. So if you have to be doing stuff, if you can't just be constantly rubbing strong smelling salve on yourself all the time, the patches are good. However, they are, as I said, expensive. And also you can't buy them in bulk the way that I have. I would buy them when I had more money. I would get, they come in packs of 4, and you can get 6 of those at a time for $45. So it is a lot more than a lot of other similar topical patches. And okay, so moving on, BioFreeze. While Tiger Balm has a simultaneous heating and cooling thing going on, BioFreeze is just cooling. It's just menthol. Where is my... No! I set it aside, though. I brought it out. My fucking BioFreeze. Hold on, y'all. Aw, man. Alright, so I use the aerosol spray, and that is the only BioFreeze that I use because I think it's incredible. And it's you get a lot more coverage, and you can spray your own back fairly easily. Now this has got, it's 10.5% menthol. That's pretty much the only active ingredient. I find it a lot more effective at just numbing breakthrough pain, and just making spasms, and just general if something's really, really painful and you have to deal with it now, BioFreeze is the way to go. However, also this, and I don't know the difference between the BioFreeze Professional and the just BioFreeze spray. I don't have them to compare, but this costs about $12 each, and I'm using them all day, every day, so it doesn't really come out I do spend a lot of money on BioFreeze. Alright, so that does it for topical analgesics. Moving on. Heat is incredible. Hot baths, hot showers, etc. But one of the things that you're going to want to get is a heating pad. I'm not a doctor or a chiropractor. I can't go into the science of why heat helps muscles. It relaxes them, as far as I understand. So I have an electric heating pad. I actually don't know the brand name has rubbed off the little dial because I use it a lot, and I can't include the link to it on Amazon because it's not there anymore. But it doesn't really matter. They all heat to the same temperature. You're not going to want to fall asleep on these. Most of them turn off automatically after a certain time, but you can burn yourself. I mean, I feel like that's fairly comprehensive. I have one, actually, I'll just show you. So, I got a big one because your back is, a large part of your body. You can just lie down on top of it, whatever. It's pretty cool. Not portable though, but, and, yeah. Alright, now we're moving on to the toys, the gadgets. I got me a massage gun, and I highly recommend these. Compared to just a normal vibrator, for not your back, this is much more powerful. This particular one, the brand name, is Cholis, and this will cost about $60 on Amazon, but there are tons of different brands. I recommend really looking at reviews. That's what I did. And don't just look at the reviews that people leave. Also look at how many reviews there are. Because 5 people giving a 5-star review is not as comprehensive as 22,000 people giving a 4-star review. If you didn't already know that. So this guy, just to show you, it's got 30 settings. Or, well, not settings, it's just it goes up and down. Now, I'm not going to apply this to myself on camera for YouTube because it looks like a vibrator. It is essentially a vibrator. This one comes with a couple different heads. I never use anything other than that. And this one I got because I misread an advertisement. It's I thought that it claimed to dissolve adhesions. It does not. It does claim to help prevent adhesions from forming. So if you're an athlete, that's something that you're going to want to pay attention to. I don't like my bangs. And yeah, that's, man, I only have one massage gun. I haven't tried any other different brands. So I can't really compare this one, but I use it a lot. And it does help quite a bit. Yeah. I guess that's it for that. And, hold on. Alright, finally, last bit, TENS units. Now, again, not a doctor. I cannot definitively explain how, or not, I mean, I can sort of explain how TENS units work, but not why. But it's kind of a lot. This one is in a Tech City guide. Looks like an iPod. I have another one that this one is more highly rated and does help me more long term. It'll get rid of the pain and then stop it from coming back for a little while. My other one doesn't do that so much, but this one, the Tech City, if you use it for too long, it will your back will hurt so much. I was when I first got it, I used it for 3 hours and I was out of commission for days. So don't do that with this one. My other one is a Tanker TENS unit, which is not as highly rated and not I can wear that one all day. And also it has a setting. These all have, they have these. I'll get to that, I guess. So, gosh, this is it's sort of like an EEG. You have these little pads that connect up to a wire. The wire connects to the TENS unit, almost like earbuds, but they stick to you and they send electricity into you. Now, all that I really can remember about why this works is that it releases endorphins, but there's more to it. I just didn't really look it up, and again, I'm not explaining these products or advertising them. I'm just sort of listing shit that works for me. So there's that. Yeah, and you get these little pads. You just put them wherever. And I wear mine when I'm out. I can go to lunch or walk to the post office or whatever with my TENS unit on and going, and nobody's ever noticed. So that's pretty cool. yeah, I really don't use my Tech City one very often because of that one experience. Made me kind of scared of it. But yeah, so I only have tried those 2 different ones, but definitely do your research, shop around, read reviews. I will include links to both of them in the drop down. Oh yeah, I'm applying lingo now. And that's it pretty much. Right? Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. I am okay, finally over-the-counter painkillers. We all know over-the-counter painkillers, but they are not all created equal. I don't use acetaminophen ever. I just think it's like baby aspirin. And also, I don't think acetaminophen reduces inflammation. But what I use is naproxen, which is also Aleve. And naproxen works far longer. It'll last you about 12 hours. And what I do is I cycle, like I'll take naproxen in the morning and then I'll take ibuprofen about 6 hours later. They don't really interact in a negative way, and that way it helps manage the pain better. So you can mix and match basically, as long as you know what you're doing. Look things up, be safe. Very favorite, marijuana. It doesn't get rid of the pain, it just makes it easier to deal with. I'm just going to assume that anybody who watches my shit is familiar with cannabis. So that's pretty much it. Good luck out there, guys. Again, I've never seen a chiropractor. I'm not a doctor, and I don't even have an official diagnosis for what's wrong with my back. So what works for me may not work for you. Even if we have the same thing wrong with our back, what works for me may not work for you. And yeah, if anybody who's watching this who has things in their toolkits that I didn't mention that help you, please talk about them, because this is all about sharing resources and trying to just make life easier for people with chronic pain. All right, I love you. Bye.